What's up, guys? Ooh, lifting guy here. Ooh, lifting guy. We're gonna lift. Alright, it is officially week 3 of the weight loss journey. And you know, I thought it would be fun to start it off with a chest and biceps day. So that's what I did. Starting off, I warmed up with 225 on bench. Felt pretty good. And then I did 3 working sets of 265. Down 10 pounds from my last chest day. Not really sure what happened there. I guess I was just feeling a little bit weaker than last week. It is what it is. But hey, I did it. It moved pretty decently, and you know, I wasn't mad. Subscribe. After that, I transitioned into incline bench, of course, after doing some shenanigans with my arms. Pretty fun. So I did 225 on that, 3 sets, and you know, moved pretty well as well. That was good. That was good. Then I transitioned into concentration curls. Now at this point, I only had about 10 minutes before my gym closed, or 15, one of those two. So I decided to do 1, maybe 2 warm-up sets of that, and then just do a heavy top set and just absolutely shred my biceps. Which honestly felt pretty good. I got a pretty good pump. And then after I did the concentration curls, I went on to do some hammerhead curls. Same thing, 1 to 2 warm-up sets and then a heavy top set. All in all, not bad. However, I didn't do any chest flies or any other chest exercise that day because my gym was about to close. So that kind of sucked. However, everything else was honestly pretty good. Sure, maybe the weight wasn't as high as I wanted it to be, but honestly, not a bad workout. Pretty good workout. So for the second day, I decided to do back and triceps like usual. So not much change there. However, I switched it up a little bit by starting off with some mobility warm-ups, if you can call it that, for my rotator cuff / shoulder. You know, just so that I can lower my risk of injury a little bit. So that's what I did. I did 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, low weight, you know, just for the mobility of it. And then I actually started the workout off with lat pull downs, 3 sets of that. I think my weight went up by about 10 or 15 pounds with that exercise, so I'm pretty happy about that. However, the footage I'm showing you is the last set, so that's why my form isn't the best. However, I guess I was just a little bit burnt out. Now, after that, I transitioned into some tricep pull downs, single arm tricep pull downs. Pretty fun. The weight's low-key a little bit low. Gotta work on that. Gotta work on my tricep strength. But, you know, weight moved decently. It was okay. It was fun. After that, I transitioned into some dips. Trying to focus more on the tricep. However, I don't think I did the best job of that because I'm leaning forward a little too much and I was feeling it on my lower chest. Not the best, but you know, at least I didn't get injured. So there's that. Now, after I finished with my dips, I went on to finally do my seated cable rows. Love those things. Those are fun. Did heavy weight on that. 3 sets of 8 to 12, just banging those bad boys out. But by that time, I was a little bit tired. That's fine. Just keep going forward, right? Did pretty well. Weight moved actually kind of nicely. It was still hard, of course, but the weight was moving at a good pace. So I'm pretty happy with how that exercise went. And to finish off the back and triceps workout, I did some lat pullovers. Now, form, not the best. Gassed out. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. I was gassed out. I was really tired, so my form was not the best. And I was not even moving that much weight. I think the weights were at 50 pounds. So not a lot of weight there. But I guess wasn't really worried about that too much. I was trying to get the form in check, but didn't really do the best job at that either, if I'm being honest. However, I did it, and I finished that workout off, which concludes my back and tricep day. That's it. We are done. Now, for the third day of week 3, the best day of the week, leg day. What I decided to do, a little bit different from most of my leg days, in my opinion. But what I decided to do was actually stay in my dorm because I got sick.
Well, hello. So I'm a bit sick. I skipped legs and shoulders. Yeah. Oh, Hatsune Miku, please save me.
So yeah, I didn't hit legs, and I also didn't hit shoulders. So that's great, not great at all. So yeah, a big bummer. I got sick, missed half my exercise days for the week, and consequently lost 0 weight. However, I didn't gain any weight either. So that's, I guess, a bit of a silver lining. All in all, this week wasn't great. However, the workouts that I did do, hit them hard, felt good, got good pumps. So I guess all that's left to do is just to keep moving forward from this point on. Maybe cut the calories back a little bit just to make from lost time. But of course, right now, I'm still taking it a little bit easy, just trying to recover as fast as I can. And I guess just get started with week 4. Not much else I could do, right? So that concludes week 3 of the weight loss journey.